Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting this one, Louis Varland. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
About to get started here, Yandy Diaz now at the plate.
Hitter, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
On the ground. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. There's a strike. Diaz on at first, nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it, takes it in for the out. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. On a strike, the pitch. Snags it for the second out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. And here is Cedric Mullins. Oh. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This to third, and it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next to hit, Chandler Simpson. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. That one almost got him. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
The designated hitter.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Late on that fastball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Chop back up the middle. Walls whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he can't come up with it. The underhand flip gets him easily, ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Brendan Little. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Victor Mesa Jr. getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. And that skips in the dirt. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Second inning here, no score. That misses, and now it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
Number 4.
Rasmussen, 6'1" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Man, that feels so good when you can win a battle like that. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Now at the plate, Yohendrick Pinungo. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. One-two now. Inside and hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, no outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That's off the mark. Ball 3. And it's through for a hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Dalton Varsho will hit next. The 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. way out front for strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Now the third baseman. In the air, center field. Walls gets under it. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Top half of the third inning, and now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
That's a little bit low. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Yandy Diaz now. To third. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. 2 down, nobody on. And now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. And the right-hander's 3-1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's George Springer.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
That misses. Ball 2. That's a base hit. Throws to second. They take the force out, Nice long throw there. Yohendrick Pinango next up for the Blue Jays.
Number 24, Yohendrick Pinango.
The 1-1. Springer on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Got him looking. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. Got him swinging.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
Next to bat will be the Rays' four-hitter, Cedric Mullins. Here's a 1-1. The Rays trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. That clips the corner. Here's a 2-2. And downstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Chandler Simpson. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now it's 1-2. That one just misses. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Whoa.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here's the third baseman.
Number 20.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. 1 down. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1. This one in the dirt. a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter, right?
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Chris Roycroft.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. 1-2. Stays alive. The Blue Jays trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Victor Mesa Jr. The 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 on the way. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. The Jays leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's a base hit, and they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
The batter, number 1.
Here's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. 1-1 now. Walls, the base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking ball misses down and away. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Palacios wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. First and second, 1 out. Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. On the ground to third. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Springer wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Flares it into the outfield. And there's one down. Yohendrick Pinango next up for the Blue Jays.
The left fielder, number 24, Yohendrick Pinango.
That's off the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Pinango around second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
One down, runner at third. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one out in front that time. One and 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 5-0. Now Dalton Varsho.
Number 5, Dalton Varsho.
2 down, nobody on. Now all even up. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Grayson Sherman, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. The Blue Jays leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, short hop to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Rips that one to right. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, number 20.
Number 20.
That one not close. Ball 2.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking.
Ball 3.
We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Caminero slings it across, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Andres Jimenez. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter number 22.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's down and away. Man at first, one away. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Around second, on his way to third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Nathan Lucas. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. Runners on the corners with one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Got him to chase one upstairs there. The 1-2.
Now pitching for
Cam Boozer, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Aranda tossed to second. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over. Leading off Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Oh.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider is going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Snags it on the run. 2 down. So digging in, Victor Mesa Jr.
Right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero, and that'll do it. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Check swing called strike, and the count is 1-2.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Another 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball 2.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Garrett Clevenger on the pitch here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
In the dirt, throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Pinango leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard liner. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint, and that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Fluhardt.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it in on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ball.
The next
That's
offering
the ball.
misses. Ball 3. In the air, right field. Springer under it. And there are 2 outs. Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays.
The catcher, number 9, Hunter
Fluharty, 24 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the eighth, digging in, number 20.
Number 20.
And a 1-1. To the right side, Palacios tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. So up next, Andres Jimenez. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. He did not go around. And it's fouled away. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So back to the top of the order. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-1. The Jays up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
New pitcher on now, Casey Legumina.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 2 outs. And now 2-2. In the air, left field. Simpson settles underneath it. And that'll do it. We go to the ninth. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. The 1-1. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Ball 2.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is filled up. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. To third, and that chance handled. Down to the last out for the Rays. New pitcher now for the Jays, number 62.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.